Today is Friday, October 10th. Welcome to this edition of Pirate Nation News. I'm Austin.
And I'm Gabby. Last Saturday was the homecoming weekend. Let's watch a short video to see how much fun it really was. I had a lot of fun at homecoming.
Yeah, it was great. And the DJ was really good this year, too. Speaking of music, the band and drill team members were able to go to Cleveland to kick it with Kenny on Fox 8. Take it away, band.
You have a fun show this year.
Absolutely. Our first show was a 70s show called That 70s Show, so we're about to play Disco Inferno.
guys like being leaders of your individual units there?
I love it. I love my section, and everyone's so nice, and I wouldn't love, anything else.
Yeah,
So
very cool. I like it. How about you?
All the drill team girls are great. There's 16 of us, and I just love them all, so it's great.
Majorettes, an American classic in a band.
I have one freshman this year, and it's been really fun teaching her all the ropes of what we do, and it's been a lot of fun.
So you're going to pass the tradition down to the freshmen, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right. Go back in line. Here we go. Take it away, Mr. Ruska. What are we going to play, Mr. Ruska?
We are family.
We are family. Take it away, Perry High School Band. Good morning, Wayne. The Perry version of Ben and Jerry's is Brad and Jerry. Thank you so much, guys, for coming out. You did a great job, Jerry. Great job. So we're going to finish strong with the fight song. Good luck at the football season, you guys. All right, take it away, Brad.
Take care.
What a great opportunity for those kids. I hope they got to visit the Rock Hall while they were there.
Now that we are on the subject of museums, the second graders at the Perry Elementary took time last week to make their own history museum. Here's a short clip to show what the project entailed.
What is it? It's a history museum. That you're able to teach all the students at Perry Elementary School about history, focusing on engineering and technology without going to every classroom.
When did we make the museum? It was last week. We were able to put it all together.
It was hard.
The second grade students, Mrs. Loveland's class, Mrs. Miller, Ms. Vandenberg's room, Mr. Sneed's, Mrs. Cole, and Mrs. Sherman's class all worked to make the History Museum. Why did we do it? Because Mrs. Needing had a problem. She wanted to see if we, as second grade students, could show how history has happened. And for all the kids at Perry Elementary.
Made like all the things that we saw in Pioneer School. We tried to make them in there. Long ago and today I did travel and from long ago this is how they.
Now and then, how have schools changed from long ago and today?
They long ago they had 1 million and today they made they had like they made like one class.
Who planned it? It was the work of the students and the teachers and the principal.
Yeah.
What did we have to do? We had to work together as a team, and we did a great job. So now, whenever we have a problem again, we know that we could do something like this to help others learn about history. Why did we have to? History is really important. We wanted to make sure that we learn from history too.
That is really awesome. Those kids are so cute. Last week, the Distracted Driving Simulator visited PHS. SAD sponsored this event, and students were able to come down throughout the day to try the simulator out and learn exactly how dangerous distracted driving can be.
Well, the Ohio Department of Transportation brought this simulator to Perry High School, and the idea is to increase awareness about the dangers of distracted driving and to remind students that when you're behind the wheel of a car, your focus needs to be on the road. There were distractions that students had to deal with as they traveled down the road, and such as people crossing the street, there were deer, and then of course they were asked to use their cell phones, which is just simulated the dangers of that.
For the driving simulator, it was fun. I kind of messed around with it. I was going like fast, but good learning time. You learn not to text and drive because you hit people and animals and get into accidents, and yeah.
The students who had driven a car before obviously were better, so the freshmen kind of, muddled through, but they did great. So there really wasn't anything you had to prepare for. You just sat in the driver's seat and the simulation began. So you had to use turn signals, you had to stop at all the stop signs, you had to obey traffic laws. If you didn't obey these traffic laws or if you got in some sort of accident, the game ended.
And now let's go over to Colin with the weather to see what we can expect this weekend.
Looks like today and throughout the weekend we'll have a high of 60. Next week, on the other hand, we'll be in the low 70s, but lots of rain and wind. On Tuesday, there is a potential for very heavy rainfall, so make sure to bring your umbrellas to school. Now over to Ariel with the sports.
Many teams are finishing up their season. Girls soccer, boys soccer, and the volleyball team all had senior night on Thursday. Girls volleyball has a sectional game next Tuesday at Jefferson against West G, and hopefully they get a win. The boys soccer team has their sectional game home against Geneva. The football team took on Harvey last Friday and won 35-14. Tonight they play Kenston. Make sure you come out and support your Pirates. Now back to the news desk.
Now that's all for this edition of Pirate Nation News.
Good luck to all our sports teams competing in sectionals next week.
Go Pirates!